Okay, good afternoon to anybody watching. Uh, so I'm not a very, I'm not, I've gotten more into politics a little bit, lately, uh, you know, with what's been going on in the world. I never really cared about politics because I felt like it didn't really affect me for the most part because I lived my life, wild and outside of, government things that it never really affected me. But as a Christian, I've been able to see things in the world and on a different, with my eyes open to a different way of seeing things. Uh, so I just came across something uh, recently, very recently, that I want to talk about, but uh, with um, just you can see the corruption and stuff in this world, not just the world, but our government. You can see how spiritual it is. You can see how it's an attack against Christianity, very big. So, but besides all that, um, that is not, specifically political. Is I know, but I know it's partially political to me, and it will be for some other people, I think. But the issue that I really want to talk about right now is my little girl comes to me and she's playing with a toy, and she's trying to put some armor on it, and I noticed some just disturbing things, uh, and am I? I'm like, am I crazy for thinking that this is totally goofy and retarded? Uh, So the toy she had, it was like a little LOL doll, and I think back when I was a kid, I don't play with toys anymore. But when I did, so I helped my daughter with this toy, and she had to put some armor on it. And I'm like, in order to put it on there, I'm like, okay, I had to take the pants off of this doll, and I'm like, what? And it's rubber, like a suit type thing. But I noticed, like, this is a toy for a kid, and I'm like, the doll was alarming to me from the beginning. So let me just show you what I found. So this is the doll. Now you look at this doll's face. I don't know. Okay. It's got gold hair. Automatically, I see this doll to me. And this is just me being stereotypical. This doll's hair and them big goofy eyes, I don't know if it's a boy or a girl. It looks like an identity crisis to me. It looks like possibly a cross dressing type deal. However, man, listen, these are for children, man. Supposed to be, right? These toys are inspected. Please bear with me in this video, man. And listen, because I'm not done. This toy, they're inspected by somebody. This is a company that produces this. Now, in what world is it important to add this kind of confusion to a child? And when I say confusion, I don't know if this toy is a boy or a girl, but when I took the pants off and I seen this, what is the importance of putting that on this for a kid, man? So here's how you know that there's an agenda behind it. A kid doesn't need to be looking at that part of a freaking doll. Not only that, okay, so clearly from the sex that they thought was important enough to add to this doll, clearly that's not enough. So why would you need to Now, my camera might not be showing it. I'm gonna tear the head off of it for you. Bam. But I want you to look at the chest of this doll. Let me see if I can do it better. They literally felt that it's important to make and define nipples showing through the shirt of this little doll. Now, what company just finds that appropriate? Why is there not somebody stopping that? You know, like, hey, these are for kids, right? Why are we doing that? If so, my point in it is, can you say that there's not an agenda, a freaking goofy, creepy agenda to let our kids know, oh, that's appropriate for a kid to have a boy to have nipples showing through the shirt or something. Yeah, that's important that we need them to see that. So how about older kids or whatever? I don't know the age that there is no age that this needs to be given to, period. But I don't know the age that, for anybody that needs to know, this is LOL. This is an LOL doll. It came in a little arcade, in a little, like a video game. And inside it had a Power Ranger type suit. I threw all that stuff away already. But just to make for awareness, that's what it was. It had a Power Ranger suit and freaking armor that you put on it now. I had to take the pants off to put the armor on it for my daughter. And that's when I noticed, like, yeah. So anyways, that's just the awareness I wanted to bring about it, man. For people to, just be aware of that. Just like, well, I ain't gonna go into other political issues right now. This was about this. That's it. But just think about it, man. You gotta, bro. I've been seeing some other stuff about the government and just stuff that they're doing to our country. But anyways, hey, feel free to let me know. I'd like to hear somebody's opinion that thinks this is okay. No, dude, this stuff shouldn't be on the shelf. Anybody, as a parent, as a human being, should be like, what? That whole company should be shut down in 2 days. I'm done with it. That's how I feel about it, man. And I just wanted to bring awareness, man, to that. That's what our world is doing, man. That's what our country is going to. Not just our country, our world. That's the spiritual sickness. See, I'm able to see things spiritually. As Christians, we got to know we know what it is, but okay, I'm going to let it go. Thank you, guys.